Hello there, the YouTube, my name is Rob, and as hopefully you may know by now, I am a photographer and I take photos, and in this video we are going to talk about some photos that I took. So I applied for a position with Games Workshop called People and Events Photographer, and I got through to the second stage of the application where they said, we want you to go and take pictures of an event. And I thought of Ludorati, a game board cafe in Nottingham, and they host a social on a Monday night that my girlfriend goes to, where random people come in and they play games with each other, and it's very fun and nice. So I took my Canon 7D and my 24mm and my 50mm lens, and I went and took some pictures, and we're going to go through them and talk about them. As it says here, I've tried to tell a story with the photos. Hopefully that comes across. I'm going to talk about them a little bit, but basically I've just tried to get the atmosphere of the evening in photos. Hopefully I've done that. So let's click on it and we get this. So this is Ludorati, this is just the outside. I wanted just something to set the scene. This is what it is. You can see inside and you can see what it is, but just wanted something to set the scene. This is Ludorati, the UK's leading board game cafe bar. So this is their wall of games. It was insane, hundreds and hundreds of board games. I didn't recognise like 5% of them. Doomtown, that sounds fun, I want to play that. Dungeon Pets. It's just so many games, none of which I've heard of. Just wanted to get the scope of just how many board games there were. Let's carry on. This was the first game we played. I played a few rounds of it and then I went and took some pictures, but this is Chameleon. It does say Chameleon on here. You can't really see it here, which I quite like. One of you is a chameleon. The others have to say a thing of a certain genre that only they know, and the chameleon has to guess what it is and pretend like he knows what it is. So let's carry on. This is Esther, my girlfriend. This is her and a man named Chris playing the game. As you can see, it does say the chameleon. It's a lot easier to tell if you tilt the board. It's got dice and one of these things and cards. It's a very fun, simple game, nice as an icebreaker. Just wanted to capture like the idea of these guys talking about it. This is as the discussion of who is the chameleon was going on. So he's very serious in thought and Esther is like, I disagree. Anyway, let's carry on. So this is like a honeycomb of things. Oh, it does say, yeah, honeycomb of games. I just like the idea that there's games everywhere. Like this Ogre Objective 218 is just placed on top. King Domino is just right in the middle. Again, just wanted to show off all the games. This is a game that they just had set up, I suppose, just to say, look, we have some complex games. Look, it has things and bits, and it's very interesting to look at. So again, just shelves of games. I just wanted to get the idea that this Star Wars game, we're focusing on that. Everything around it is just more and more and more games. Look, Sushi Go. Esther's got that. It's a fun game. It's weird. Let's carry on. So these are some people that we did play Chameleon with, and then they split off to play this game, which I think is about building or something. It's about a village. I really don't know. They're obviously, as you can tell, they're all very serious in thought about it. So next one is of that guy. Again, very serious in thought, watching what's going on. They're both very serious in thought, actually. So I use quite high f-stops so that you can kind of see what's going on. You get the context of, oh, they're playing a game, there's things on the table, but you're actually looking at him. That's where the focus is, it's on his eyes. So you look at him, you look at what he's looking at, but you're always drawn back to his face. Let's carry on. Again, just I wanted a nice wide shot of everything that's there. It's a big Ludorati thing, all the stuff, the cakes, pizza, they do pizza, what? So many things, they've got the menu here, just so many things, just full of stuff, and I wanted to get a nice picture showing everything. So this is some people, I think these guys knew each other, they came in to play whatever this game is. Looks very complex, as I've put, serious complex game. Look, bowls of things and chips and dice and cards and a thing and so much stuff. I like things like this. So there's lots of little things, there's lots of details, but you're only focusing on one thing, the little counter or whatever this thing is called. And from context you can get what the other bits are. So this is one of the guys making a move in the game, he's doing something. Again, they're all very serious in thought. Some guy over here having a good time. Look, even more bowls of stuff. Just like the idea that like half of this frame is this game. And I just wanted to show you somebody actually doing something in the game. That's why I did it like this. Anyway. So this is probably my favourite shot I took. It looked a bit simple. Again, it's this guy taking a move, doing a thing. Again, stuff is out of focus, but you get from context what's going on. But again, you're always drawn back to his face. And I just like the relatively muted, warm colours, and I like that he's focusing in on it, but you focus in on him. I just really like this picture. Cluedo! So many Cluedos. I like to get little focusing in shots on some of the small things that were going on. I just like the idea of having all these Cluedos put together on one shelf. I just think it's a nice little thing, and it shows off what this board game cafe is about. So this is Esther and I forget this guy's name, I think it was Chris, playing Squirtle, Squirtle, I don't know. Some weird game where you match the colours and the shapes. I put it in black and white because the colour wasn't doing very much. It was very distracting over here, and I just want you to focus in on this. The fact that these are her things, they're in between her hands, and then this is the thing that you're focusing on. That's where she's looking, it's where we're looking. It gets the idea across. And the last one is of a girl called Becky, again playing a move in this game that's Squirtle in the background, out of focus because you're focusing here, but that gives you context. And she's playing a move, and we've just seen Esther's stuff. And it helps tell the story. I think it's interesting. I think it was a good way to finish it, just with somebody actually doing something with the game in the background. So anyway, that is all the pictures I took for Games Workshop. Hopefully you've enjoyed this. If you've not been to Ludorati, and you definitely should go. I want to go as soon as I move up to Nottingham. We're going to be going there because it looks really fun. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, remember to click like and subscribe. That would be fantastic. Let me know in the comments if you want more of my discussions on photo projects and things like that I do. And I will see you in the next video about something else. Cheers.